ResultSet is an interface from the java.sql package. When we execute a select query, the database returns data in a table format. To use the table data inside a Java application, we use ResultSet. In this video, we will learn how to retrieve and process database table records in a Java application using ResultSet and explore its important methods. For this demonstration, I'll be using Eclipse IDE and MySQL Database. I am in MySQL Workbench now. Here I will create a student table and insert 3 records into it. And after that, we will create a Java program and read these student table values in our Java application and print them. Watch the video until the end, because at the end I'm going to show you the execution flow. If you miss the execution flow, you can't understand how the result set works. This is the student table. Here I have 3 columns: ID, name, weight, and I have 3 records: Ravi, John, and Ram. Now we will get this table data into the Java application and we will print them by using the result set. This is the Eclipse IDE. Here I will create a project. I will name it as ResultSet MySQL Demo Project. ResultSet MySQL Demo. In the src folder, I will create a package com.rs. Inside the package, I will create a class ResultSetDemo. Take a main method. First, establish the connection with the MySQL database. For that, I will write URL, username, and password. Load the MySQL driver using class.forName. Class.forName will throw class not found checked exception. We have to handle it. Just hover the mouse on class.forName and click on surround with try catch. So it will auto generate the exception handling blocks. Here you can see class not found exception is handled. This driver is present in the MySQL jar file. So we have to add MySQL jar file externally to our project. For that, go to build path. Choose class path, add external jars, and click on MySQL connector jar. Now the jar file is added. Establish database connection with MySQL using driver manager.getConnection method. Driver manager.getConnection method will throw SQL exception. We have to handle it. For that, click on add exception to existing catch class. So here in the catch class, SQL exception is handled. Our driver manager.getConnection method will return a connection object. We have to store that returned object in the connection. Import connection. Here our aim is to select all the records from student table and print it in the Java application. For that, let's write query. This query select all student data. To execute this query, I will use prepared statement. To get the prepared statement, we have to use prepared statement method of the connection interface. Con.prepared statement method will return a prepared statement. We have to store that in the prepared statement. Import prepared statement. Now we have to execute the select query. For that, we have to use ps.executeQuery. This execute query will return result set object. We have to store that in the result set. Import result set. Here the ps.execute query will execute the query in MySQL database and return the student table values into result set. By using a while loop, we will print all the values of students. For now, I will just write while loop to print the student records in Java application. At the end of the video, I will explain each and every method that we have used from result set. Here the rs.next method will return true if there are records available in the student table. And if available, the control will come in. Here we have to print the first row of the student table. So in the first row, what is the first column? It is ID. First I will print ID rs.getInt because ID is integer type, and here the column name is ID. After that, concat space. Now we have to print the second column of the first row, that is name rs.getString because name is string type. After that, print the space. Now we have to print the third column value of the first row, that is rs.getFloat because the weight is float type. That's it. Now we have printed the first record. After that, the control will go back to rs.next. If there is second record available, the control will come in and will print the second record, and then it will go to third record. Like that, it will print all the records available in the table, and I will show how this happens in a execution flow at the end of the video. For now, let me save the program and run the application as Java application. And here you can see in the console the values are printed from the MySQL database. Now we will see the complete execution flow of the application. The execution starts from main method. The variables URL, username and password will get memory. After that, class.forName method will load the MySQL driver into memory. Driver manager.getConnection method takes URL, username and password, connects to the database and returns a connection object which is stored in con variable. String query will get memory. Con.prepare statement query will create a prepare statement object with the given query and store in the ps variable. ps.execute query will send the query to the database through the driver. The database executes the query, generates result data and sends it back. The driver converts this data into ResultSet object and returns it for the method call, which is stored in rs variable. This is how the ResultSet data represents. ResultSet will have default cursor positioned before the first row, while rs.next, here the rs.next method checks if next row is available. If yes, it moves the cursor to the next row and returns true, otherwise returns false. In our case, first row is available. rs.next method returns true, cursor move to the first row, now the current row is first row, and control goes inside while loop. In while loop, we are printing rs.getInt of id. The method reads the value of id column from current row and returns it as integer, and value 1 will be printed. After two spaces, we are printing rs.getString of name. This method reads the value of name column from current row and returns it as string, so the value Ravi will be printed. After two spaces, we are printing rs.getFloat of weight. This method reads the value of weight column from current row, returns it as float, so the value 86.29 will be printed. We should use getter methods based on the column data types. In this example, id is integer, use getInt method. Name is string, use getString method. Weight is float, use getFloat method. Now the control goes back to while loop. rs.next method returns true as next row is available. Cursor moves to the second row. Control goes inside loop and start printing the second row. 2 John 75.45. Again control goes back to while loop. rs.next method returns true as next row is available. Cursor moves to third row. Control goes inside loop and starts printing third row. 3 ram 96.21. Again controls goes back to while loop. This time rs.next method return false as there is no next row available. Now the loop ends and execution stops. If you have any doubts, comment them in the comment box. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.